trying to downsize. People are doing it for different reasons. Some people are trying to just get rid of the stuff and have a smaller space, which forces them to just have what they essentially need. And some people need them because they are renovating and they need a place to live.
Yes.
Which is your situation. Tell us about that.
Well, it was a bit of a challenge because cautiously we're thinking that our renovation should be about 4 to 6 months, and it's really hard to get a short-term rental.
Yes.
So we decided to look at trailers, and they're quite stylish. And the one that is going to be delivered to our property in another week is about 400 square feet.
Right.
It has one big bedroom that has a queen-size bed, and there's a sofa bed that pulls out. There's a fireplace, and I'm going to glam it up a little bit, and we're going to be showing it because it's kind of fun to make it my own space since I'm going to be living there.
Yeah.
So, but it's a whole new world. I have the RV catalog, like I'm flipping through. It's like I'm looking for outdoor living things. It's really neat.
But you can't take it with you on vacation.
No, well, you can pull it to a site. Yes, you can pull it. Yes, yes.
Okay.
It's not a fifth wheel. It's a trailer, a pull trailer.
So you can pull it somewhere.
Yes. That's kind of cool. Now, so do you park this on your property where the renovation is happening?
Yes, and that's
do your neighbors still like you?
Well, it hasn't started yet, so we'll see.
Are you going to warn them? So, by the way, I'm going to be living in that trailer.
I did sort of say to a few neighbors. I said, just so you know, like we're going to be trailer
host
people.
Like a trailer warming party for all the neighbors. Have them all
That's
over.
a good idea. That's a good idea.
So, you know, a lot of us have lived in small spaces, and there are a lot of us right across the country who are living in 400 square feet or 500 square feet. What is, Leigh-Ann, the tiniest place you have ever lived in?
When I first met my husband Dylan, we were both only children. So for us, the whole not living together before marriage was not an option because we didn't know if we would survive together after marriage, living in the same household, because we're not very good with sharing things.
Right.
So we figured we'd test the relationship first, and we actually moved into a condo that was just shy of about 380 square feet.
And you survived.
With our stuff, and 12 years later, still happily married. So there's the success story. But it was difficult.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long did you spend in that apartment?
We were there about 6 months before he proposed. So it worked.
And then you
It
expanded to thousands of feet.
We did, yes. Everything grew and exploded from there. But it is a true test to see, like, kind of sharing your stuff and what you can live without. It's not so much what you want, it's what you don't need in your life. And it was actually a great experiment and something that we're in the midst of purging the house right now, because no matter what the size, it's living with less and tiny space. You don't need a lot.
You don't. Okay, smallest place you've ever lived in, Brian?
Well, my current house has a coach house in the back. So when I was renovating, I lived above the garage in the coach house, and it was small. It was the size of a 2-car garage.
Oh, wow.
So I lived in that, and I had a baby grand piano in there, so it was...
Priorities, of course. You need that. That was important.
I just closed the lid and ate where the keys are. And I had a Murphy bed that came out of the wall. So
oh, that's cool.
It was a little small.
There's something good about being on site when you're doing the renovation, though, and you're lucky you had that, and you're lucky you have the mobile. That's kind of cool. My smallest place would have been my apartment in Montreal when I was in school, and it was in Montreal they call it a 1.5. So it's a bachelor apartment with, you know, a little kitchenette and a bathroom. Oh, we had wild parties there. It was fine. In university, you need no space at all.
But you were single.
Oh, and I was single. No, they were boyfriends, but I mean, I wasn't living with anybody. I was living with the entire campus. Come over anytime you want. The door's open.
I think you have to have a minimum of 2 rooms if you have a couple.
I agree.
You have to be able to close the door and go to another room.
You need to have a room that you can go to and talk to no one. Yes. That's really important. And it shouldn't always be the bathroom.
No. It should have a sofa or a chair.
It should have a sofa in it.